Hello everyone, so in this particular video we will be looking at the 5 beginner data sets that all of us should be using if you are learning to, if you are thinking of starting deep learning. So these are the data sets that are basically satisfying two conditions. That is, number one, they are small in size, which means that if you are going to use these data sets, it's not going to take a lot of time to train your model and you'll get results. And second, these are proven data sets, which means that they cannot be wrong. Okay, they cannot be wrong, they're always correct because it is standard. Okay, these data sets are standard, so which means that if you made a model which is probably not giving you a good result on these data sets, it could mean that the data is not the problem, but there are some other problems. Maybe your model is not capable, or it's giving you overfitting, there's overfitting, and so many things can be there. Okay, so let's move to the data sets. So the first dataset I am going to suggest is the simplest of all that I can get for you. It's the iris dataset. It's basically three classes of flowers, and here you basically have four columns. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4: sepal length, sepal width, petal length, and petal width. You can basically train a simple neural network with 4 input neurons, any number of hidden layers, and finally you can have 3 classes at the end. Okay, so this is what you can do. So, and it's going to be just 150 rows. Okay, so it's almost it's a toy data set. Basically it's almost a toy data set. Okay, but it works. Okay, that's all. That's why I'm telling you to use this, and this is not even going to take a lot. It's very small data set. Once you're done with that, I want you to go to directly MNIST handwritten datasets. Okay, so it's basically 60,000 images for 10 digits. So 0 to 9, 10 digits. 60,000 images is for training. Okay, training, and it's very simple to even download it. Then there are 10,000 images for testing, right? And after that, you can also say that each image, since it is only 28 cross 28, it's going to be small, which means you can easily train it in a very short amount of time. So this is your second data set. Now the third one is going to be the CIFAR 10 data set, or CIFAR 10, whatever it is. Same thing, it is also used for image classification. I would suggest you use all of this with transfer learning. So you can use a ResNet over here. Okay, you can use a ResNet over here, I would suggest. So there are 50,000 images in 10 classes. Again, the images are not very big, it's small, and 10,000 images for 50,000 for training and 10,000 for testing. So adequate data. Okay, you can use it for training and testing also. You can do your testing and validation very easily. After that, you would need to go for IMDb review dataset. So it's basically some a sentiment classification itself, sentiment classification. So it's like a classification problem in text. So it's a binary classification, as there are two classes, 50,000 reviews. So it means it is a good enough dataset. It's a good enough dataset to try your machine learning and deep learning stuff. Okay, now last but not the least, obviously it's the 20 news group dataset. Here you have a multi-class classification. Okay, so basically there are almost 10,000 articles, or a little bit more than that. Almost, I know it's something 11k or something, a little bit more than this even. So there are 20 news groups, so there are different categories. So 4 main categories, major categories, and then there are some minor categories in this 4. So for example, there is science, then I also think there is sports or other things as well. Okay, so there are 4 of them, and here too there are certain classifications. Okay, so you can check this data set. These 5 I think will be very good for any beginner who wants to start with let's say deep learning, because it is small. As I said, it is small and it is proven, which means that you can definitely start with it. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you very much, and bye.